I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with the makeup nurse. Today we are going to do, I have been dying to try this out. If you've seen my my haul with Ulta Beauty, I bought this palette and the Cinnamon Swirl collection from Too Faced, and I swore I was never going to buy Too Faced stuff, but after I saw that I saw this and I smelled it, it smelled so good. I had to buy some of their stuff. I didn't think I would ever buy the expensive stuff because I'm like, you know what, if I get expensive brands, that's from my subscriptions that I buy. But then I broke down and I bought these as well, and I still haven't been able to try these because if you've seen other videos, you know how much I love scented products. And then today we are going to try the bronzer. Even though the smell of this, it says milk chocolate, but it doesn't have a good, I don't really like that smell. But so if there's a palette, a good scent that you have, and please comment down below because I will get it. I do have a bunch of stuff in my wish list on Amazon, which will probably be a while before I get that. But just because I'm like, oh, it looks like it would smell really good. But what's your favorite? Let me know. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to start with the eyes. And the palette scheme is so pretty. We are going to start in with Flower Power. And I've never tried anything from Too Faced before other than the foundation. And I did get this liquid eyeshadow in my Ipsy one time, or BoxyCharm. And I've only tried that once because I don't really use cream products very often. But I wanted to try it, so I tried it once. But yeah, I didn't realize how Too Faced had a lot of scented products. So now I think I'm obsessed and I'm gonna buy a lot more stuff from them. Okay, now let's just go by with the next shade, Doughboy, and kind of just darken it up a little bit in the crease. Okay, let's go maybe a little bit dark. Let's go darker and do Lick the Spoon. Who likes to lick the spoon after baking? I think everybody does. I'm not a baker, but the few times that I've done it, like when I was younger, when my kids were younger, I always enjoyed letting my kids lick the spoon. That was because I didn't bake very much. I always worked, so I tried to do those little things whenever I could when they were little, because I missed out on a lot. When you're a nurse in healthcare, you're working nights, weekends, holidays, and you miss a lot. So I always, and I was I actually worked 2 jobs. So I worked at one hospital, I worked weekend nights, and then I worked Monday through Friday somewhere else. And I worked first and second there, so I was like all over the place. So when I got a chance, I wanted to make the most of it. now let's go in with the darker shade. It's Batter Up. And and this has a somewhat of a stronger scent, I guess, because I can smell it. Whereas like this palette, this teddy bear palette, I can't really even smell it. And supposedly it was supposed to smell like the honey graham crackers. That's what it said, like on the outside of like the what in Ulta where the thing was. It doesn't really say it on here. That's the other thing. Online, it's very hard to tell if something really is scented, because it might be like called, you know, chocolate, and you assume it's going to be scented, but then in the description it doesn't really say if it is or not. I wish it would be like, and especially for people who are sensitive to scent, they should actually put it on the palette. Like, you probably assume this is scented, but right here on this palette it does say it's scented. But you have to really look for it on the palette. And so anyway, it's frustrating to me, because, and it's got to be the same way whether you like it or not. Like, I don't want to spend $50 on a palette and then thinking it's scented and it's not. Same way with you who don't like scents. You don't want to spend $50 on a palette and it doesn't say scented, and then you get home and it's scented, and then you break out, and etc. Now I'm going to go in with Ready, Set, Bake, this pinky shade. I do like the formula. It's a little bit powdery in the pan, but not too bad. And I do see fallout on, but that's why I always just do my eyes first, because I'm not as, before it was like, oh, I can't do my eyes first. And then I started practicing, and it's better for me because I'm not as, like, I guess, careful or whatever. I like that they did put, it's not complete neutral, because I do like a little bit of color. I like pink and purple shades, but I wish they would have put like a matte as well, because they have a purple like shimmer shade, but then they do have this pinky matte shade, so that's good. And then they have like this pinkish type glitter shade, so I guess that works. But I'm gonna go in with the purple shade, and it's called Food Court, and kind of just pop that in the middle between that dark shade and that pinky shade. And this brings back memories, because my grandma would bake cinnamon rolls for all of us grandkids on Christmas Day every year, and I looked forward to that, getting that pan of cinnamon rolls. And I think she died like, I don't know, 3 years ago or so, I can't remember. So this brings back memories of that too, those happy memories. Okay, now I just kind of want to take that second transition shade that we went in, Doughboy, and just kind of blend that together. The purple didn't, yeah, I guess it did kind of pop a little bit. Not as much as I would like. I would have liked it to go on a little bit better. Let's try a little bit more. Okay, I did some on my face. I put color corrector and primer on. And now I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, medium to full. And it's in the shade Pearl. I honestly don't know where I got this. It was either my sister's I accidentally took whenever I was on a trip, or I did get it in one of my subscriptions. I honestly don't even know. And I asked her if it was hers, and she's like, I don't know. I'm like, whatever. I'll keep it then. She doesn't wear makeup a lot, so she probably doesn't know what she has. But it matches my face pretty good, so I don't mind having it. And I do like this foundation. I've used it, not a whole lot, but now we are going to finish up the eyes. I did all my cream products. I didn't have anything from Too Faced from them. And I'm just going in with this Ready Set Bake, this pinky shade on my lower. I already put black on my waterline. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with Frost Those Buns for right here below my brow bone. I went ahead and finished my eyes and set my face. I did used to have the Damn Girl by Too Faced mascara, but that got my prescription, but I ran out, so I didn't have that today. So now let's finish up our eyes, and I think I want to do Goody Goodness for the pop in my inner corner. And it's this little shimmery shade here. I get why this is a nude palette, more of a neutral palette, because cinnamon swirl, browns and stuff. But I love the scent, but I just wish there was a little more color because that's more my style. But I do love the palette. Now we are going to bronze up our face with the Milk Chocolate Matte. And I'm going to kind of just kind of sculpt this out a little bit, kind of go over what we did with like the cream bronzer. You know what? Now that I'm kind of using it, it seems like it has a little bit better smell, like as you're using it versus in the pan. So, I guess that does not make sense, but unless it's just me. I don't know. Then use my crease brush for my nose. And for some reason, to me, it smells better on the brush than in the pan. Did I just get some powder in my mouth? And if I did, whatever, it almost tasted a little sweet. I wouldn't recommend trying to eat it though. Although, it did taste a little sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna take my bronzer brush and kind of just blend all that in. My favorite scent is the Physician Formula bronzer, the donut. Oh my gosh. I bought all of the scented ones that they just came out with. The donut, the baked cookie, I forget what else it was. But that smell is to die for. Alright, last but not least is the cinnamon bun lip melted matte. And I already lined my lips. It smells good too. Even though I'm a glossy type of girl and I'm matte, it's not like too drying on the lips, and it smells good. I got some on my tooth though. But anyway, this is the final look using the Too Faced products I have with the cinnamon swirl. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and comment below what your favorite scented products are. If you would want me to do a full face of scented products, I could do that, especially my favorites. And if you could subscribe and hit that little bell next to it so you're notified of future uploads. And I hope you have a great day. Bye!